All right, Ross, so here we have a tricky pin location. Now that we're on the golf course here at number 1, we have a pin that sits about 85 yards from us. But you'll see that pin is more towards the front of the green. Now where we are is usually not where we would drive it at. This is a punch out shot. This is a very important shot because usually if you're here, you're trying to get it up and down to save your par. But there's several options here. But the big focus with this is how do you see the golf shot performing? I see, when I look at this shot, I see several different ones. The goal is to pick which one is going to be the higher percentage shot. So with that pin there, we've got a runoff to the right. It's going to lead down to a bunker. Long is a big hill behind it. So there you go. You can already take those two out of play. Long is no good and right is no good. So from there, you can start building your blocks, what kind of shots you want to get here. I see a big open space to the left. But if we're in competition and we're trying, this is our first hole, we've had a bad tee shot, it's Sunday afternoon, we need to get this ball up and down so we can be a little more aggressive, but we'll see which shot works best for us. I see a high shot, I also see a low shot running. So I want you to give me some feedback on what you're feeling on this shot.
Well, I see that it rises up at the front of the green, but then it runs off, so it's obviously a downslope. The easiest putt is right, even though you're going to bring the bunker into play, because it's the uphill putt and you've got more of it running away. Percentages, you probably want to play it left though.
Right, so we'll go with percentages on this shot, and we'll hit that shot, and then with our final 2 shots, we'll try a bump and run to try and get it. We don't want to go too far right of that target, like you said, but the better putt is going to be from the right hand of that target. So the first one we're going to do, I want you to really get in here behind the shot, feel, but more importantly, see the ball. See the ball flying up in the air, feel the shot, see where you want to land it. And I'm thinking on this one here, since we're going to play left conservative, take the double bogey out of play, I see us aiming about 10 feet to the left in that area. Does that look good to you? And talk me through this shot. What are you feeling? What are you trying to accomplish here?
Feeling a number that you want to pitch it on, 85 in, 72 front.
Okay, so we got 85 to the pin. We're looking at about 75 yards toward the left. That'll give us a little bit of room for run out, but not too much to get us in trouble going over the back of the ring.
Then I just feel positions, you know, from practice, you know, this is 70, 75.
Good.
Just feel the shot more than anything.
Perfect. So you've got exactly perfect phrase there. Do not get too technical with this shot. But like you say, you've practiced enough and you're a good enough player. You know that if you take it back to 9 o'clock with that club, is going to give you about, what, 75 yards, something like that. So we've got the shot in mind. Now it's a matter of visualizing the shot and capitalizing on it and hitting the shot. And it's on its way. About 75 yards left of the pin. Excellent shot. We've got 15 feet to make our par. But now, since we have the option of doing this and we're not in competition right now, only simulating this, now you can take this next shot and be a little more aggressive. So with the more aggressive line, again, walk me through this. What are you feeling on this shot?
Same principles. Feel the yard, laser the yardage. Find out what the front is, then you can calculate how much green you've got to work with.
Right. Not much wind, a little bit of wind, and it's a little damp and a little cool today.
Yeah.
It's in the high 50s, low 60s. So is that going to bother your ball flight with this as much? Maybe a little bit?
Probably a little softer conditions. It'll land softer. Even the greens are quite firm here for the most part, but today you're probably going to get away with landing it shorter.
Okay. Good. So we're going to hit that almost the same shot that we just hit. We're just going to take more of an aggressive line. So again, what I want you to do is to line up, but visualize that shot. See the ball, see the shot in the air, see it landing and rolling next to the flag. Another good shot. That one ended up just a little left. It's hard to aim to the right there with that bunker in play. Well-struck golf shots still have a chance to make our par. Now, we saw all kind of different shots into this hole, but one that we see, especially with firm conditions like we have in the new golf course, even though it is a little soggy out here, the ball will still scoot up the front. So going to be back, and we're going to feel, is it going to be the same 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock swing, or a little more?
Or maybe the same, but trying to pick a spot of where I want it to pitch and visualising it running up hills, how it's going to react once it lands.
Okay, so picking the landing zone is first thing that you want to get at. And then from there, we can kind of determine how the ball is going to react versus a sloping green. All right, again, the main thing here is get that mental image in your mind of how you want to flight the ball, how you want to see it release, and make a good, solid swing at it. There to the left, but still below the hole, so we have a good chance there. 3 good chances to make our par. If not, the opening tee shot got us into a little bit of trouble, but now we have a chance to make our par. If not, we'll walk away with a bogey and go on to the next. But the main thought here, especially on these shots, you don't want to get technical, right? Because there's no need to get technical. It's a field shot. So you're going to be visualizing this, and you're going to be feeling the club, and you're just basically going to trust on your technique of knowing how far your yardage goes, which is huge with all students. They need to know what different positions with different clubs are going to give you what distances, right?
Past thoughts and experiences. Always have a clear picture. If you've done
Have
it
a clear
before,
picture, exactly.
You can do it again.
Perfect, good job.